Waliwarnai su alirnya. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the new moon in Pisces taking place for everyone collectively on March 10th, 2024. You don't have to have Pisces anywhere in your chart to be able to watch this reading. What I do is take a look at new moon and full moon energies every month for everyone on a collective level just to see what the energy is all about for us and what might be happening for us around these times. Full moon time is often a time where we let go, we make changes, we release things that aren't working in order to create the space and the energetic free flow, right, to receive and set intentions for new things come new moon. So it's always curious to me what it is we might be letting go, changing, or switching up in our life at full moon time, what it is we might also be welcoming in or setting our intention to receive at new moon time. Let's go ahead and get the reading started for you to see what this new moon in Pisces, March 10, 2024, is all about. And to get the reading started, what I usually do is begin with a oracle system, I guess just to get the theme and or main energy of what's happening for us around the time. So let's see. New moon in Pisces, March 10th, 2024. What is the theme or main energy of this particular new moon? What is it all about? What is the main energy or theme of this particular new moon for everyone? One card. And these are the fortune reading cards. I also have healing with the angels that I'm using. I will also include the tarot. Let's see. New moon in Pisces, March 10, 2024. And I also have the Goddess Guidance. So let's see, Goddess Guidance cards. New moon in Pisces, March 10th, 2024. What is this new moon? Whoa, okay, all about. Let's start with the oracle first, and then I'll grab the tarot. So what do we have here? Well, there you go. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So that makes sense, right? With the moon and this Piscean energy of this new moon. Moon is usually associated with Pisces or Cancer. So that makes sense. Let's see what else we have here. Meditation. And look at that. That's interesting. Both of these cards definitely tie into one another, right? We have Siggy. It says quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Meditation, right? And meditate, both playing off of each other, as well as this energy here telling you to pay attention to your intuition, right? And one way to do that is maybe to tap into the inner self by meditating and finding a quiet space or quiet time to connect with your higher self to glean answers. I also feel like this new moon is giving me vibes of dreamy energy, maybe tapping into the subconscious, right? Tapping into the subconscious, seeing what lies there, because it could be that there's something that's trying to come up from the subconscious realms to the conscious. And it could be that answers reside in that space, in that place of quietude, meditation, connection with the inner self, the higher self. But it feels like there's something trying to come up from the depths of one's soul and be revealed with this new moon, or maybe the feeling is to shed light on it. That's what this is giving me. So it says take some time to be alone, rest, meditate, and contemplate. Obviously, we have two energies of that. And then the moon is kind of confirming the same thing. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So I do get the vibe that Spirit's trying to reveal something to you in this new moon, but it's coming from a very deep place. And the only way that you can connect with that information, maybe the Akashic, is by going within. Removing yourself from distractions, from people, places, things, and environments that would keep you from listening to your higher self or tapping into your intuition or distracting you from it in some way, because it feels like your higher self knows something that your conscious self, right, your everyday earthly operating self, hasn't quite picked up on. And there seems to be what I'm feeling here is a disconnect. A disconnect between your everyday waking life and something that your higher self has been trying to get across to you. And there's a need to bridge the gap when it comes to that. Yeah, let me know how that feels to you, because that's definitely what this trio of cards is giving me. I need to kind of bridge the gap from the subconscious higher self as well to the conscious, awake, everyday earthly self, you see. It's like your oversoul wants to get a message of communication to your earthliness, right? And the only way that it's going to get that message or communication across to you is through intuition or meditation, or you being able to just quiet your earthly mind and self, okay? It feels important. So let's see. I have the Everyday Witch Tarot. Let's see if we can get 3 cards. And the feeling is also, in order to move ahead confidently, like the card says, that bridging the gap, right, that disconnect needs to kind of, yeah, it needs to be mended is the word I heard. So you can move ahead confidently or move forward confidently. Meditation brings answers. Also protect your energy as well is what I'm getting from this. Let's see if we can get 3 cards here. New Moon, March 10th, 2024. What's this new moon energy all about? I feel like this new moon energy is, like I said, trying to get something across to you so you can start over, so you can start something fresh, so you can begin anew, and you can move forward with confidence. It feels like, sorry, I keep pausing because I keep feeling things. This feels like green light energy that wants to try to come through at this new moon time. But your higher self has a message. Your oversoul has a message to get across to you so it can be understood on an earthly level and then applied, right? Applied on an earthly level as well. Let's see, 3 cards. New moon, March 10th, 2024. All right, 1, 2. I feel like it was that way. Yeah, there we go. If I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side. And sometimes I even look underneath the deck for an underlying hidden message. All right, so let's see. We have a 7 of Wands. Wow, Queen of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. I like the Knight of Wands because that's definitely energy of movement forward. And this is usually energy where it's like you feel motivated. You feel like you can achieve things and you go after them with confidence, with passion, with courage, and with gusto. Okay, it's like mustering up all your energy. Very powerful, right? Fire-driven energy, obviously. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Mars as well. And it's action-oriented, right? And this card over here says, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Well, that would be this energy right here, moving forward confidently. Taking action with confidence and courage and bravery and passion and purpose. This 7 of Wands here, I feel like that's the distraction. Remember I was saying if there's people, places, and things that are kind of distracting you, or kind of the energy that this is also giving is this feeling of vying for your attention. There are people, places, and scenarios vying for your attention, pulling you on both ends is the feeling. Stretching yourself too thin between all your obligations and all your things that you have going on in your everyday earthly life. It can feel like you're, with this energy here, being challenged and bombarded. So I feel like this is saying, well, you need to take a time out, maybe around this new moon, and remove yourself from everything that's vying for your attention. 7 of Wands. because what that's doing is creating a distraction, and you're not able to hear the messages that your intuition, right? Your higher self, your oversoul wants you to receive. And that's literally why we have, I would say, 3 cards of meditation or paying attention to the inner world, right? Because you probably have a lot going on. You have outside everyday earthly distractions, maybe people vying for your attention or pulling at you from every corner or every angle. Maybe you have a lot of obligations, and I'm hearing responsibilities, maybe domestic, right? Domestic duties and responsibilities with the Queen of Pentacles. But the feeling is there's too much going on and around you, and you're not giving yourself, you could maybe not be giving yourself enough time to just be still. Queen of Pentacles is energy of chilling, right? She's just chilling. She's relaxing in her space. She feels safe. She is safe. She's an energy of stability and domestic bliss, prosperity and abundance. Also good as a energy, very good business acumen. So she's like, I have my shit together. I have my money together. I have my house in order. Everything's good. Everything's prospering, thriving. And she's very relaxed. So there's this feeling of needing to get rid of this energy in order to relax, because in that relaxing, quiet space, you will receive some kind of insight, download information, message from your higher self, spirit, maybe your ancestors, your angels, your guides, to assist you with some kind of action that you need to take in order to move you forward, again, confidently. So that's the guidance here. You could also have people that are maybe bombarding you with their opinions or their thoughts about maybe something you're debating or contemplating doing. And this is energy sometimes of naysayers that are around you, maybe negative people projecting energy upon you. And it's like, remove yourself from those people, places, and things so you can get your head on straight, so you can think for yourself, so you can come to your own conclusions. Because it feels like over here, the Queen of Pentacles, she wants things to be right with her world, and she does, very well at managing her life, and she doesn't need other people to tell her how to be, She's I would say she's very self-reliant in some ways. And it feels like if there's a message from Spirit that Spirit needs to get across to you, the message, it doesn't feel like it's going to come from other people. It's going to come from you. Again, that feeling of self-reliance and independence in some way is the energy she's giving off. She's very secure within herself that way. So again, people may have their opinions, but the only one that really matters is yours in this instance. And the information that you receive from Spirit is, or from your higher self, through intuition or meditation, whatever messages come across to you that way, that seems to be the only voice that's needed right now. Other voices at this time, even though they may have something to say, they don't play a role in the action that you're going to take with that Knight of Wands, because you're about to receive something you need so you can move forward, so you can take action towards a goal, towards a purpose, towards a passion. And this is about you being inspired in a way, stepping into your power even, because we do have the dragon in the card, right? That's a symbol of personal power. So this is about you stepping forward in your personal power to take action on a goal or a passion or something that you've set your mind to, or your heart to. This could be a creative endeavor as well that maybe you've been hesitating to act upon, or maybe you didn't have all the answers gathered in order to take that action. But it does feel like with this new moon, that's what's coming through. There's something coming through to assist you but you're not gonna need the guidance, it feels like, or the opinions of others to help you take that action or make that choice or make that move. It's all going to come from within. It's all going to come from you. And the Queen of Pentacles is sitting very comfortable and confident in her being. It's like this feeling of, I don't need outside influence to tell me how to direct my life, or to tell me which way to go or what action to do. I know what I need to do. I know what my purpose is. I understand. I've received divine insight and inspiration, and I'm going to act upon that regardless of what the outer world might try to dictate to me. Again, Seven of Wands, right? Again, also the feeling is, try not to allow outside influence to discourage you or to dictate your actions, or again, the way you direct your life, because you're the captain of your ship, is the feeling here. And you're safe with the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're secure. So have confidence moving forward. Have courage if there's something that you feel you need to do, but you're feeling challenged, maybe by the circumstances or your environment. I think things are going to become a lot more clear than they have been recently. And it's because this new moon is going to reveal something to you. Whatever has been dormant, subconscious, is going to be made conscious, and you will be made aware of it, is the feeling. So that way you can move forward and take action the way you've needed to. So if there was anything that you've been hesitant in doing, maybe you didn't have enough resources or information, because information could be a resource too. So not just monetary or fiscal resources, but just any form of resources that you felt you were lacking at one time. If you were lacking in resources in order to take the action or to make the choice and move forward with it with confidence, this is saying that this Pisces new moon, its purpose is to reveal what was hidden. So you can do what you've been needing to do. And do it with confidence. Take action, inspired action with confidence, so you can move forward. You know, Knights, again, are a card of movement, action, speed, momentum. They take action in the direction of, their suit. So in this case, it could be a passion, it could be a purpose, it could be a creative idea or sudden inspiration that you take action upon. But you're going to have to remove yourself from anything that would distract you in order to understand what that action is, or to receive that information so you can take the action. But I feel like there's something prosperous to gain from the action that you take, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and she is very abundant. So this is going to be a fruitful endeavor. The action you take will lead to some kind of fruitfulness. I am curious to see what's underneath the deck as an underlying influence or hidden energy. I say hidden energy because it's a card we can't see. It is underneath the deck, so that's how I read that. But let's see. Okay, so we have the energy of Temperance. There you go. Balance, alignment, harmony, healing, right? Moderation, everything in good standing order. Temperance is also energy of what I call, she's like the mixologist. I consider her like the alchemist and the mixologist in the tarot. And it's because she finds a solution. She takes a melange of ingredients and she manages to make a harmonious concoction out of these disparate things or disparate parts. Much like the transmutative energy of an alchemist, in her spiritual alchemy. That's telling me that underneath the surface, there is a solution to a situation that maybe has been troubling you or challenging you with this energy here. There's a solution at hand. And again, the solution is going to come via that quiet space and time and contemplation that you give yourself. I don't know if you can hear that. Those are crows out there. Anyway, the crows, okay, are messengers from the spirit realm. They carry messages from the earthly to the spirit and vice versa. They're also symbolic of magic, things happening under the surface in the spaces and realms that we can't see. So again, tying into the reading, messages from spirit are trying to be received or be delivered to you so you can receive them around this new moon time in order to provide a solution to a situation that maybe has been ongoing or lingering, so that way you can confidently move forward in the direction that you've chosen, or towards an action that maybe you've been, I guess, contemplating, or some of you may be even hesitant, have been hesitant for some time to take action. But this is saying the insight that you need to move you forward, to get you out of that situation, and do it confidently and with stability, in alignment with balance and harmony towards your greatest good, is what's trying to arrive to you at this new moon time. So very important. Again, I don't know what that information could be. That's going to be different for each and every one of you. I'm just the messenger trying to make you aware that this energy is trying to come through to assist you. So I would say the guidance would be to take space and time out for yourself at this new moon time to meditate, remove yourself from people, places, things, and distractions, anything that would challenge you. This is about stepping away from that for a time. Like Siggy's card says, quiet time, to give yourself and allow yourself that so you can receive. Because it looks like there's a solution at hand here, and it's in alignment with something that you need to do, some action that you need to take, and in alignment with a direction that you're meant to go in. So let's see if we can get a few cards here. I also am getting vibes of new paths are being laid out in front of you at this time. And it feels like this Knight of Wands is on a mission. And it feels like once you get the green light, once you get the go-ahead, it's all systems go. Yeah. And this is all you. It's all you. It has nothing to do with anyone or anything outside of you. So there you go. I mean, that falls in line, right, with this energy here. Anything toxic, anything unhealthy, any situation that would be pulling at you, right? Making you burn. Okay, I heard making you burn the candle at both ends. Okay. So if you've been pulled in a million different directions, if people have been vying for your attention or naysaying, right? Like I said, toxic people, places, environments, maybe work environments. This is about removing yourself from all of that, because all it does is create distraction from your inner voice. And that's what it feels like this new moon is trying to remove all of that, so you can get in touch with something that Spirit wants to reveal to you. Let's see if we can get two more. Because this Temperance energy is trying to bring healing. Healing, moderation, a happy balance, a happy medium, maybe, right, to something that is not working anymore. I feel like new paths are trying to be birthed, or are trying to flourish. Even with the Queen of Pentacles is the word that I'm getting, flourish. There's something that wants to flourish, but there's this energy that's lingering over here, causing challenge and strife. I'm getting angst, frustration, that needs to be cleared out the way, because it's not healthy for the path that you're about to take up ahead. That needs to get cleared out the way. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's interesting because, again, we have Earth energy of the Queen of Pentacles, right? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Earth energy is very stable. It's very stable. It's very secure. And I feel like in order to stabilize yourself, you got to get rid of this, right? Over here. I think this card very much falls in line with that Seven of Wands. Because it does feel like things are pulling at you from so many different directions. And what it's doing is causing maybe negative energy around you. Stress, maybe I would even say. But we're trying to get stability here, right? With this Earth energy. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so air energy is about communication. Yeah. I mean, like I was feeling the vibe of through meditation is how these messages are going to come across, are going to be revealed to you. But you got to find yourself in a stable, quiet place, right? Away from the toxic energy, away from the distractions in order to receive that communication. There's a need to balance one's energy. Temperance. I feel like I want another one. Yeah, to balance your energy to allow that communication to come through. And I also feel like the Earth energy is trying to say that, especially with the Earth energy of this card and the Queen of Pentacles, that you will be safe to take the steps that you need to take and the action that you need to take once you know what it is that you need to do. Well, there you go. More confirmation of communication. And the wolf energy is about following one's inner instinct. Very much tied into the energy of intuition. Okay, that's what it says. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Well, wolf energy always does follow its inner voice and instincts. And that's what it's all about. And sometimes you have to go your own way with this energy too, with the lone wolf energy of the wolf. So yeah, it feels like forging a path all on your own, independently, away from, possibly for some of you, away from others. There's something that you need to do. Like I was getting the vibe, there's something that you need to do for you on your own. And although other people might have their opinions about what it is that you're about to do or the actions that you're about to take in order to forge another path or a different way, it has nothing to do with them. This is about you forging your own path, moving forward in a way that you feel is for your greatest good and purpose. And I say purpose because, again, of the fire wand energy of the Knight of Wands, he's in pursuit of a passion and a purpose or a divine inspiration that he's been given. So if you're feeling prompted or led to do something, maybe you've been hesitant to take action in the direction of that. These cards are saying, well, it's, it's time. It's time to do that thing. And I think that's what this moon is doing. Its new moon is going to reveal something you couldn't see. Something that you needed to know. So you could take action on something that you need to do. And you could forge your path based on the way that you feel prompted. And trust yourself in doing it. And not hesitate, because that Knight of Wands wouldn't. And this is all for your healing, moving forward, for your alignment, your inner alignment. It's all to help you find a solution to an ongoing or lingering problem, possibly. I am using the Sacred Traveler Oracle as your final. Let's see what the message is. Final message for this new moon in Pisces, March 10, 2024. I just keep feeling led to say that the answers are coming. The solutions are at hand. And when you receive them, you're going to have to act upon it with the Knight of Wands. And know that you're safe in doing it. Because there's something fruitful to receive from this action that you take. So trust the messages that you receive from Spirit, because they're coming through on a deep soul level. And it's about bridging the gap, right? From your higher self to your everyday earthly self. Let's see if we can get a card. Because it feels like the information that's coming through, the communication that's coming through, it feels like a missing piece to the puzzle. And it's a piece of the puzzle that's needed to carry you into the next chapter or phase of your journey. Because it's like it feels like you can't move forward without it. It's integral. It's an integral piece of information to help you arrive where you're meant to go or with what you're meant to do next. That's why it says pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. And then, you know, it's like here we have two other cards, right? Just reinforcing the need to be still, to go quiet, to, go silent, go inward, and remove yourself from distractions so you can receive that information and not have it go unaware or over your head, you know, or unnoticed. And then you have two cards here confirming communication. Again, so let's see what we have. Aha, look at that. View from above. Get the bigger picture. Okay, that does make sense. Maybe we have to rise above the fray, right? This right here. Rise above the fray. So we can have the bigger picture. But let's see what it says. All right, so it says, view from above, get the big picture. Hold on, let me see if I can kind of focus in on here. There we go. Card meaning, don't get bogged down in details. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life to look and see what the big picture is. Make major life decisions. There you go. Based on this strategy, right? Move forward with confidence. Take the actions that you need to take with confidence. But it says, the sacred traveler wants you to know it's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when the traveler gets caught up in day-to-day survival and the ups. Look, everyday survival and the ups and downs. There you go. All those everyday earthly distractions right here. Right here. Of life on the road. It's only when the traveler takes time to look at the big picture that he realizes that most worries and anxieties are only temporary. Imagine yourself in the future. Ask yourself if what you are doing now will be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. And that's exactly what Spirit needs you to drop, okay, in order to receive the message this new moon that you need. Because there's a missing piece of the puzzle, I felt, in this equation of your journey at this time. And it's like Spirit can't get that across to you if you're caught up in this stuff right here. Okay. Ask yourself what it is you're doing now will be, if what you're doing now is going to be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. Keep your focus directed on the important things in life. Let everything else drop away. There you go. Total confirmation. I appreciate that card so much because it does very much align with the reading. Also, I mean, let's look at the Temperance card here for a second, because she is literally in a meditative yoga pose, right? And we have energy of meditation. She's doing exactly that. And then we have the energy of quiet time. Again, removing yourself from everyday concerns and issues that bog down your energy and rob you of your peace, right? This new moon is about getting in touch with your inner self, your higher self, because spirit has something it needs to reveal to you in order to help you get the bigger picture. And also to help you rise above the fray of whatever's bogging you down over here, right? And I say rise above the fray because that's exactly what these balloons are doing. So let's get some angel numbers to help confirm the messages I've given you already in this reading. A lot of times the angel numbers, when you look them up, can do that for you. Also, they can provide you a message that maybe you need in the moment for yourself personally on your journey. I don't give you a source because it could be one you don't like, and I never want to imply that one source is better over, I guess, another, because there's a lot on the internet, and I say, you know, just do your research, find a number that you feel connects to your heart. If you find a source that does that for you, trust that one, go with that one. Take the journey also, because sometimes when you come across things on the internet, you end up going down different rabbit holes. Spirit puts other signs, synchronicities, and serendipities in front of you when you take the journey for yourself. And I want you to have that experience because it could also reveal something else to you along the way. Likewise, you know, I try to remind everybody to refrain from putting the number interpretation in the comment section for the same reason, because we want to give everybody a chance to find their own magic for themselves. Okay, so let's see what number comes up for you for this new moon in Pisces, March 10th, 2024. What is the angel number for this reading? Okay, that is a 6, 2, and 1. So 621 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number. I'll put it in the screen for you, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership as well to look at the exclusive content that I put out for members only. You could also support what I do by visiting my Etsy store. Personal readings are there upon availability. I also design starseed t-shirts, and I have crystal jewelry that I also make by hand on my free time. So much love to you wherever you are. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take care. Have a wonderful and blessed new moon, and always keep shining. So yeah, you're about to level up in your spiritual journey in a big way, and new doors are going to open as a result, but you have to get freed up of something first so you can access those new doors and make the intangible tangible. For some of you, it could be a manifestation if you successfully planted it in the subconscious mind, but now what was subconscious now becomes conscious. What was intangible becomes tangible. Yeah, I kind of feel like, wow. All right, I kind of feel like this reading is an extension of the new moon reading. Because what's wild is in that reading, I was like, well, you know, I don't know exactly what this is that's going to be revealed to you. But what's funny is I feel that this reading is telling us what that revelation is about.